got a big one tomorrow night, and after what happened last year, I mean, how important was it for you guys to come out and just really take care of business in this one, and not let a repeat of last year happen and get up on them and kind of put that one away?
One thing that we've been wanting to do all year is just close teams out and not let them get it. Come back kind of like UCCS did, and I think tonight we did a good job against them.
We've talked a lot about finishing weekends and putting full weekends together, so we knew tonight was a start, and we couldn't overlook this team as they came in here last year and beat us on our home court after we had the big win. So yeah. I thought that was important.
Yeah, and Wes, for guys like you, a lot of the depth guys, it was the kind of night that kind of tests the depth because they were calling the game.
Right.
They're kind of tight. I mean, how much of an advantage is it if you have to go to that? With how much of an advantage has it become with the way some of you guys off the bench have been performing of late?
Right. I think it works well for us. I think we're a really deep team. We have a lot of guys that could be effective in different areas. So we got a lot of good bench production with the fouls, how they were called this game. So I think we got to keep going to it and keep having good balance. And I think that's when we're at our best.
Yeah. And Alex, for you, how important was it for you to come out and be able to put in the kind of performance you did in the second half? I mean, obviously, a little bit of foul trouble, only 9 minutes in the first half. How much did you want to kind of get back out there in the second half and get going?
I wanted to get back out there in the second half, but I knew I couldn't rush anything, and I just had to play the game. I mean, it's nothing different. It's just the second half.
And Bob, just how key was your guys' ability to get into the paint, whether it be with your bigs or on the drive on a night where they really tried to close out on the threes, and you guys were able to make enough hay in the paint to the tune of a 42-18 advantage in that area.
Regis historically has been really good guarding the three. I know they must emphasize that a lot in practice, and for us, we want to throw it inside as much as we can all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Got quality post players, especially Alex, and it gets everybody going. You get it in, you get it out, and that's, in a nutshell, that's Fort Lewis basketball.
And how would have been, in your estimation, some of the biggest keys to what you guys have been able to do of late? Putting in 6 wins in a row and getting the wins you need to stay near the top of the league there with a big test in Metro State coming in tomorrow.
For us, it's been defense. We got to guard, and we have been guarding, especially since the break. We've been doing a better job at keeping our opponents, not only the field goal percentage, but just points in general out of the lower. And then, of course, tomorrow, tomorrow's game's a big game, and we're excited to play it. They're a championship program, and we feel we are too, and it's an exciting college basketball game.
Yeah, and how encouraging is a night like this for you guys as a coaching staff defensively when you hold a team that on paper you would appear to have the edge on to what you would expect offensively. Only 36% from the field. You out-rebound them by 9. You hold them to just 59 points.
You always want to have momentum going into any game, especially a big game. But in this conference, every game is a big game, and their old line is your next conference game is always your most important conference game. And in a 22-game league season, that's just the bottom line. The next conference games is always the most important game.
I keep it quick and simple.